Manifesting isn't meant to be this daunting task that causes stress and feels like a chore. If it feels like a struggle or something that you have to keep trying, then trust me when I say that you will want to watch this video till the end. In this video, I'm going to show you how to literally place an order to the universe of exactly what you want. And when you write this list exactly the way I tell you, you will be shocked when it all starts to manifest for you. So if you're tired of the struggle and ready to start seeing results and making manifesting fun again, then stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And really quickly, if you're going to use this list that I'm about to share with you, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button below. It lets me know how many of you are trying this, and I make these videos to give you tools that get results. So I love getting to see who's actually trying this and applying it. So once you do that, let's get into it. I have been practicing and studying manifestation and the law of attraction for well over a decade. And to be honest, throughout the years, I've actually hit points where I feel so burnt out on manifesting specific things. I'm sure you can agree with me on this. So trust me when I say that I know that feeling of forcing rather than allowing, of pushing instead of surrendering. I know that frustrated feeling when it feels like nothing is working, so you just keep trying harder and harder and harder. For me personally, I am a very stubborn person, and if you're like me, I feel you on this. I don't like to take no for an answer, and when I want something, I'm determined to manifest it. But here is the problem with this, and I'm guilty of it too. That energy will actually stop you from getting what you want. That forcing, trying energy, trying signals lack. It signals that it isn't here yet. Pushing signals not trusting that it's possible or not trusting that it's gonna happen for you. So the more you try and the more you push without surrendering and allowing and trusting, the further you're actually moving away from what it is that you're trying to manifest. So the way I like to get myself out of this and take a step back and look at it is that whatever is meant for me will never miss. Whatever is meant for me will never miss. I encourage you to play around with that affirmation anytime you feel like you're in this position where you just can't let go and you're pushing and trying so hard. Manifesting is actually supposed to be enjoyable and easy. It comes natural to you whether you realize it or not. It's truly just about placing an order of what you want to the universe and aligning your energy behind it so strongly that it shows up in your reality. And this is exactly what I'm going to show you how to do with this list. This list is like a manifesting secret weapon that you can use over and over again. So here is exactly what you're going to do. When you're making this list, be sure to write it down on paper with a pen or pencil. Because like I've mentioned in other videos, the act of physically writing something out creates a really powerful connection to your brain, more so than just typing it out on a computer or thinking about it. It's much more effective to actually physically write it out. And I mean, be honest, you don't want to waste time with things that don't get you results, right? So write it out. The first part of this list is going to be the fun part, so let it be enjoyable. You are going to make a list of things that you want to order into your life. Just like how you order at a restaurant, create a list of exactly what you want, but only focus on what you want, not the things that you don't want. You're not making any unnecessary substitutions to the menu. Place an order of what you want. And this part's really important. Don't limit yourself. Write down what you actually want without judgment, not what other people want for you, not what you think you should ask for or what you think is possible. Write what you really want and have fun with it. Start this part from a place of excitement that anything and everything is possible for you, and stand in that power. And once you have this list, this order you're placing with the universe, you are now going to look at what you wrote and you're going to write down 2 things next to each thing you wrote. And I'm gonna walk you through it. So look at what you wrote down, and next to that thing, you're going to write down a number between 1 and 10. 1 meaning it feels really far away and like really impossible right now, and 10 meaning it's so close that if it showed up right this second, you wouldn't even be shocked. 10 is that it's pretty much obvious. For example, if you were manifesting $1, you would probably write down the number 10 because that feels really obvious and really doable, and really you probably have that in your wallet right now. So $1 doesn't feel that out of realm of question. So next to what you wrote down, you're going to write down that number between 1 and 10. But be honest, these numbers are really just feedback. They're jumping off points. You have to know where you are to get to where you want to be. So if you write down a 1, that isn't going to slow down your manifesting. It's just a guide to what you need to shift. So now you have the thing that you want to manifest, the belief scale number between 1 and 10. And now next to that, you are going to write down an affirmation that supports you having this thing without a doubt. Now, this part is going to be very personal for you, so I don't want to tell you exactly what to write because I want you to write what you connect to most. Trust yourself. You do know. You might be sitting there saying, well, I don't know what I connect to. You do. You'll know it when you feel it. But some examples of these affirmations could be, of course it's mine. Or other people have this. It's proof I can too. Or even something like, actually, this is easy for me. I can have this. And if it's a situation, maybe even something like, everything has always worked out and this will too. It doesn't have to be some long, complicated affirmation. There's really no right or wrong. Really think of this affirmation like something that will snap you out of the belief that it isn't here yet. Something that makes it feel real now. Something that supports you having it no matter what. This affirmation is meant to shift you from whatever number you're at to that number 10 feeling. Number 10 on the belief scale. And don't force this. You don't need to go from a 1 to 10 right when you say the affirmation. But you should feel a gradual and intentional shift towards a 10 when you say it. It's not gonna happen all at once. So now you have this list with exactly what you want to order into your life. You have your belief scale number where you're at between 1 and 10, and then an affirmation that will help you close the gap from whatever number you're at to that 10 so that it can show up in your reality. This list will most likely show up when you're at that 10 belief. When you deeply and strongly believe that it's not only possible, that it's inevitable, it's already yours without a question or doubt in your mind. And now with this list, here is what you're going to do. So each day, it doesn't matter what time of day, but you're going to go through your list. Don't worry, you do not need to spend hours doing this, and it doesn't need to take long at all. But the key is consistency and repetition. So commit to doing this each day. Think of it almost like chipping away at an ice block. It's a gradual thing. So each day, you're going to look at each thing you wrote on the list and say the affirmation next to it 3 times. So the thing you wrote down on the list, say the affirmation next to it 3 times, but feel it. And you go down the list, look at the order that you wrote, and say the affirmation that supports it 3 times. And this is really actually the fun part where you will really start to see progress. You really will start to see your manifesting kind of ramping up and starting to show up in your reality. Each day, as the affirmation feels more and more believable, you are going to shift your number as you feel it shifting within you. Let this be intuitive. I want to get you into the habit of trusting yourself more because you do know, you do have the answers within you. So let's say that you're on a 3 on the belief scale. And after 4 days of following the chart and saying the supporting affirmation 3 times, it's starting to feel more real to you. This affirmation, this thing that you're trying to order, this affirmation's really supporting it and you're connecting to it and you feel it. It's starting to feel definite and certain. Then you can cross out that 3 and maybe put a 7 or whatever new number you're feeling. It doesn't have to automatically be a 10. You can work up the scale of beliefs through the repetition of these affirmations. So day by day, you're repeating the supporting affirmations to shift the number on your belief scale. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, rewatch this video and I think it will. I am telling you that you will be shocked at the results. This is really powerful work, but let it be fun. Let it be disconnecting you from the limits that you chose to believe and instead deciding that it's all possible and that you can simply place an order for what you want and shift your energy behind it and receive it. Less trying, more receiving. And to make it even easier, I actually created a template of this list that you can download below and sort of just fill in the chart if that's easier for you. So it's blank and then you fill in what you want. You fill in the order, you fill in the belief scale and the affirmation. I know for me personally, I'm a very visual person, so I like it to be organized. So if that's you too, just be sure to download the template for free below. That way you're not questioning anything. It's all just kind of done for you. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And also be sure to check out my website, mkmagicmindset.com, where you can find more about my digital programs and so much more. And also, if you're not already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at mkmagicmindset. I post tons of daily affirmations, law of attraction tools, and lots of really fun kind of daily resources to help you tap into the magic happening around you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.